Well, another London club wins silverware in this season. Chelsea defeat Real Betis 4-1. That was a really edge of your seat, fun to watch game. Okay, that was. And I look, not to toot my own horn here, but I got the analysis pretty spot on, okay? I just did, okay? Betis looked fantastic in that first half, especially I gotta give such a huge shout out to Isco. My goodness, what a player Isco is. I think he should start for Spain, I'll be honest. He's gonna have competition with Dani Olmo in that position. I would not be shocked if Isco started for Spain, okay? I would not. I thought Pellegrini's game plan went about as perfect as you could get it in that first half. I thought going into this game, I thought Chelsea's midfield would dominate. And I think Pellegrini saw that discrepancy as well. And the way he combated that was that he just tried to press as hard as Betis possibly could in that first half. Now, later down the line, maybe it backfired a little bit. But in that first half, I would say Betis won the midfield battle because they pressed the heck out of Chelsea. The midfield was just so overloaded, Chelsea didn't know what to do with the ball. Palmer, Caicedo, Enzo, I'm not going to say that they were non-factors in the first half, but, they were definitely not contributing on the level that you would expect. And as I was watching it, I was actually really frustrated with Chelsea because I thought the way that they were beating the press, every time they'd beat the Betis press, they would just play it out wide and play slower. They would fail to go direct, and they just did not like to play through the middle in the first half. And I think that's what really caused their downfall on the attacking side of the ball, because when they broke the press and there was space to be taken, they just wouldn't take the space. It was really interesting. And I think at halftime, I got to give it to Enzo Maresca. I thought his little changes tactically, especially attacking wise and in the transition, I thought Chelsea in that second half, that was where the game was won. That midfield, man. Enzo, Caicedo, Palmer just overtook that midfield, bro. And I think, I'll be honest, I think Betis just maybe lost a few steps because they really pressed Chelsea hard in that first half. I think it wore on them in that second half. It showed, right? It showed. And you saw in the second half when they started to bypass that press, they started to go more direct, more balls over the top. And that's what led them to scoring as many goals as they did. They just, they forced chances. That's really what it came down to. They forced chances. It kind of started at the end of the second half. They started to play more direct, more balls over the top to Nicholas Jackson. By the way, that breakaway where he was one-on-one with the keeper and he just brick touches it into Adrian, bro. I was dying. Oh my gosh, bro. Chelsea need a striker so badly, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I was dying. I got to give a huge shout out to Palmer. I think, he's got to be man of the match, right? I'm pretty sure he did get the official man of the match, but just in terms of a total light bulb switch moment, this guy went from out of the midfielders, I would say he had the quietest first half, and he might have had the loudest second half. So, just a fantastic second half performance. That really is what it comes down to. I think Betis took their foot off the gas. They ran out of gas, actually. And Chelsea really took it to them. All credit to Betis for getting this far. I thought they played really well. I thought Pellegrini set up the team in a way that gave them a chance to win. And obviously they had a chance to win. They were up a goal in this game. Chelsea, on the other hand, you got a Champions League spot and you won silverware. That's really what the expectation was for the season. I don't think Chelsea going into the season was thinking they're going to challenge for a league title. I don't think they were going to challenge for, I mean, they couldn't get a Champions League, or maybe they could have got a domestic cup, but I mean, they did end up winning Silverware, and they're ending up going to be in the Champions League next year. So if you're a Chelsea fan, you're over the moon at this result, because I mean, and just taking a little bit of a bigger picture on this one, like, this has to be one of the worst seasons of recent memory for Arsenal. It might be one of the best teams you've had, and results-wise, it's probably one of the worst in relation to expectation. Like, you don't win the league, crash out of the Champions League, and all of your rivals get Silverware. Like, that has to be one of the worst results imaginable for Arsenal. All in all, great game. Also, I will say this real quick. I think both of those teams beat Spurs. Sorry, Spurs. Chelsea beats you in a final, and I think Betis beats you in a final. It's just how it is. That game was infinitely better than the Europa League final. On to the Champions League next. Man, that's going to be a doozy, but we'll be there.